you at the hospital?
Why? Well,
I told you before, didn't I? Don't come visit me.
yeah, well, I was trying not to show my face.
This is the worst! I went for a walk to clear my head and had to see someone I didn't want to see. I've got surgery in a week, you know? Could you be a little more considerate?
Kelly, I really was trying to avoid you. I didn't think you'd be walking around the hospital.
Well, I was, and now my whole day is ruined.
Hey, why do you hate me so much? What did I ever do to you?
What do you mean, why? Why would you think I wouldn't hate you?
But until recently, things were normal. We used to have decent conversations.
That's because I found out you're a high school dropout. Before that, I just thought you were, I don't know, normal. Dad never mentioned it, so I assumed you at least finished school.
What's that supposed to mean? Not having a diploma doesn't make me a bad person.
Ugh, this really sucks. Dad chose you to remarry, so I thought you'd be someone decent, someone accomplished, you know, like his first wife was. Mom had a master's degree from an Ivy League school, but when I heard the truth, I was shocked. You're total trash, aren't you? Why would Dad choose someone like you? You're completely unqualified to be my new mom.
That's terrible. You don't even know me.
I know enough. You're the terrible one. They finally found a donor. My illness will be cured. I can start a new life. And then a dropout loser becomes my new mom? Even as a joke, that's too cruel.
Why should I have to hear this?
Why? You're just after Dad's money anyway, right? That's what gold diggers do.
That's not true. I married your father because I care about him.
Yeah, sure you did. I don't want to hear excuses from a parasite dropout. Anyway, you're not suitable as Dad's new wife, or as my new mom. Like, didn't you think you were out of your league? Dad's a millionaire CEO who's been featured in Forbes. Seriously, bottom feeders never know their place. I never want to see your face again. Get out of here now!
Fine.
What's going on, Sarah?
What?
I just got a call from the hospital. Today was supposed to be your test day, right? The compatibility screening was scheduled for this afternoon, but you didn't show up.
Oh, that.
What do you mean, oh, that? This is important. The surgery's in a week.
I'm canceling the organ donation.
What? Why?
I went to the hospital for the test. I was in the hallway trying to find the right office, but she saw me there. And then came a storm of abuse. She said such terrible things to me. Called me trash, a gold digger, a parasite. She said she never wants to see my face again.
What? Kelly said that?
She told me to leave, so I did exactly that. I walked right out of that hospital.
Come on, what is this? You're not in elementary school. You're letting a sick girl's words get to you like this?
Even elementary schoolers wouldn't say such rude things. This wasn't just being upset, Thomas. She was cruel, deliberately cruel.
No, I'm talking about you! You're the one acting like a child!
Huh? What? What do you mean?
You know, like when we were kids. Come in. If you're bothering me, go home. Someone who actually leaves when it's just common banter. It's the same thing. You're 40 years old, aren't you? Why are you being so petty?
Don't compare it to some stupid joke.
It's the same. Kelly is sick. She's been in and out of hospitals her whole life. You need to be the bigger person here. Show some maturity.
Why am I the one being lectured? I'm not the one who said horrible things.
Because Kelly is sick and...
I thought that at first too. Her attitude suddenly got bad recently. Like a switch flipped about 3 weeks ago. I thought maybe she was getting sensitive because the surgery was decided, that she was scared and lashing out. But I was wrong. She was just looking down on me because I'm a dropout loser, because I'm not good enough to be associated with your family. Why should I donate an organ to someone like that?
That's why...
That's why what? Why should I risk my life for someone who hates me?
Could you at least try to see things from Kelly's perspective? She's been weak since childhood, in and out of hospitals. She's missed so much of life. Normal teenage experiences, college, everything. They finally found a donor. How crushed do you think she'll be if it falls through? This is her one chance at a normal life.
So why should I take on the risk? Organ donation isn't a simple procedure, Thomas. There are serious risks involved.
Because you're Kelly's mother now!
That same girl just told me directly I'm not fit to be her mother.
Enough! Just because she said something mean, you're throwing a tantrum!
That's not the only reason. I've been thinking about some things that don't add up.
Huh? Thinking about what? What doesn't add up?
She asked me something, whether I ever thought I was out of my league. And you know what? The more I think about it...
What? Is that really bothering you? You can't be serious.
Well, I guess I realized she had a point. It is strange, isn't it?
What do you mean? What's strange?
Why did you choose me to remarry? Really think about it, Thomas.
Huh? Well, that's obvious.
Obvious? I don't think it is.
Of course it's because I love you!
Do you, though?
What? How can you even ask that?
No, never mind for now. My boarding time is coming up. Let's continue this another time.
Huh? Boarding time? What are you talking about? Where are you right now?
The airport, International Terminal.
What?
Wait, what's going on?
What?
The surgery's been canceled. Why would that happen? Dad said they're calling everything off.
I don't know what to tell you. Didn't your beloved dad explain? He should have filled you in by now.
I heard from him, but it doesn't make sense. He said you were the donor? You were my donor all along.
Yes, that's right. Surprise.
No way. But how? That Dad's remarriage partner was a donor match. That's too much of a coincidence.
But it's the truth, so deal with it. Though whether it was really a coincidence is questionable now.
Huh? What do you mean? What are you implying?
Who knows? You're a smart girl. Figure it out.
Forget about that. Where are you right now? Dad said you just disappeared.
France, Paris to be specific.
What? Stop joking around. This isn't funny.
I'm not joking. I've always dreamed of living in Paris. The cafes, the museums, the architecture. But I postponed it because of the marriage, your surgery, and everything. All those responsibilities, you know?
Wait, so it's true? You're really in France?
Yes, I already told you. I'm looking at the Eiffel Tower right now, actually.
You've got to be kidding. I'm suffering from this illness and you're just living it up. Sightseeing while I'm stuck in a hospital bed. Come back right now.
No, I don't think I will.
Why not? This is insane.
What's your problem? First, you tell me to leave. Now you want me back. Make up your mind.
Without you, I can't have the surgery. Don't you understand that?
So, I already said I'm not donating. I made that pretty clear to your father.
But why? I don't understand.
Why? After all that abuse, why would I risk my life to donate to you? Give me one good reason.
That's because I didn't know you were the donor, so I couldn't help it. If I had known, I wouldn't have said those things.
You think that's an excuse? So you only would have been nice if you knew I could save your life? Besides, isn't this good for you too? A dropout loser as your new mother would be the worst, right? You said so yourself. Having someone like that as your donor must be even worse. Imagine telling your friends, yeah, I got my organ from a high school dropout.
No, that's not true. I don't care about that anymore. If it means getting better, I can put up with that.
Put up with it? Put up with, huh? I'm risking my life here, and that's what you say? Hilarious. You'd be putting up with me saving your life.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry for what I said.
Then what did you mean?
I meant, well, that I was wrong, all right? Just stop this already, please!
What? All of a sudden. This change of heart is very sudden, Kelly.
Without the transplant, do you understand what that means? Do you?
What does it mean? Tell me.
It means I might die from this illness. I could actually die.
Wow, that's rough.
Wow? Don't you feel sorry for me? Don't you have any compassion?
I did. Past tense.
Then,
listen carefully. I said I did feel sorry for you. Past tense. I don't feel even a tiny bit sorry for you anymore. You killed that compassion yourself.
Oh, why? How can you be so cold?
You said it yourself, that I'm not fit to be your mother. That I'm trash, a parasite, a gold digger. Well, I don't think of you as my daughter anymore either, so we're even.
No way! I take it back! I take all of it back!
Too late. Words have consequences, Kelly. Maybe this will teach you that.
Sarah, please, can we talk about this? When are you coming back to the States? Kelly's really upset. Kelly also told me what she said to you. She feels terrible about it. Kelly's sorry, she really is. I've never seen her cry like this before. I've never seen her this desperate. Can't you find it in your heart to forgive her? She's just a kid who's scared of dying. Can you really blame her for lashing out?
She's 23, Thomas, not a kid.
She's my kid, and she's scared. In her position, wouldn't you be scared too?
Maybe, but I wouldn't be cruel to someone trying to help me.
People say things they don't mean when they're scared, you know that! Look, I'm asking you to be the bigger person here. Stop being so stubborn.
I'm not being stubborn.
Yes, you are. Ugh, I didn't realize you had such a nasty personality.
Shouldn't you be saying that to Kelly?
That's exactly the problem, dragging Kelly into this. I keep telling you, Kelly is sick. She's been weak since childhood, filled with anxiety. It's understandable that her personality's a bit rough.
A bit? That's not a bit rough. Besides, how old is Kelly this year? Like 24, right? At what point do we stop making excuses for her?
No! Kelly just turned 23 and she's been sick her whole life!
Same thing. 23 is old enough to know better. You were treating her like a middle schooler, always making excuses for her behavior. Maybe her personality is your fault, too. You've enabled this behavior.
What? How dare you? Do you know how much I've done for Kelly? The sacrifices I've made? The best doctors, the best hospitals. I've moved heaven and earth for that girl.
Yeah, that's the problem. That spoiling, that obsession. You can't see how you've created this monster.
Don't be ridiculous. What would you know? You're not even family.
Not even family? That's strange. I thought we were married.
No, that was just a figure of speech.
But you're right. You married me to make me donate after all.
What are you talking about? That's not true!
Kelly's blood type is pretty rare, isn't it? Same as mine. Just because blood types match doesn't guarantee donor compatibility, but if there was a possibility, that was enough, right? Enough to marry a woman you don't even love to save your precious daughter.
No! That's not...
Kelly told me, whether I thought I was out of my league. Harsh words, but I thought she had a point. You have status and wealth. You're on the board of 3 different companies. You're even quite handsome. You could have anyone. Compared to that, I'm just a former gang member, as you know. I didn't even finish high school. Dropped out at 16 to run with a bad crowd. Honestly, I was pretty excited. A wonderful man like you pursuing me so aggressively. The fancy dinners, the expensive gifts, the way you swept me off my feet. I got carried away like a fool. But I never imagined you were after my organs.
No! What evidence do you have?
I have evidence. I heard everything from Jennifer.
Huh? How do you know about Jennifer? How do you even know that name?
I still have connections from my wild days, some shady people. People who know how to dig up information. I had them investigate you. Your business, your past, your relationships. Everything.
What? You had me investigated? When?
About 2 months ago. When Kelly's attitude started to change, it made me suspicious. Poor Jennifer, your ex-girlfriend, the woman you were with for 5 years. Her boyfriend marries another woman, claiming it's to save his daughter. How did she feel about that, I wonder?
You didn't do anything violent to Jennifer!
I didn't do anything. We just had a friendly conversation. Very friendly. Though a few intimidating guys surrounded her, apparently, but nothing violent happened, just talking.
What is this? That's practically blackmail! That's illegal!
You don't have the right to criticize me for marrying someone for organ donation. You don't have any moral high ground here.
Even so, Jennifer has nothing to do with this! She's innocent in all this!
She has everything to do with it. She's an accomplice as far as I'm concerned.
What do you mean, accomplice?
Isn't it obvious? She knew I was being deceived. She knew the whole plan. That once the surgery succeeded, you'd divorce me with some excuse, make up some irreconcilable differences. And then you'd marry her again, right? Get back together with your true love. You promised her that. She accepted that offer. She agreed to wait for you. That means she helped deceive me, too.
Jennifer told you all that? I can't believe she'd betray me like that!
If you don't talk, you'll be an accomplice, too. That's what my guys told her. Apparently, she spilled everything. Even showed them all your text conversations. Very detailed texts, by the way. Very romantic.
That woman. Ugh. I see. I get it now.
Get what?
That this marriage was a waste. I went through all that trouble, but oh well. I'll think of another way.
You married me for organ donation, and that's all you have to say?
What? Gonna report me to the police? What crime would I be charged with exactly?
What crime?
You were after my money too, weren't you? Or my social status? Either way, calculated marriages happen all the time. In fact, they're probably more common.
But marrying for organ donation?
Sure, it's unusual, but just unusual. How is it different from marrying for money or status?
But you were planning to divorce me right away, weren't you? That's basically marriage fraud.
How would you prove that?
Jennifer's testimony.
I said that to get rid of a clingy woman bothering me. I wasn't serious.
I see. Fraud is hard to prove. And this is why. It's completely he said, she said. And the way you're rattling this off so smoothly, you had these excuses prepared from the start. Impressive for a shrewd businessman. Perfect risk management.
Say what you want. That said, I do feel somewhat bad about this, about the deception. So I'll give you $100,000 when we divorce. That's more than fair.
Wait, $100,000? Are you serious?
Yeah, that's a lot of money, but I can spare that much. Most people would jump at that offer.
What are you talking about? You've got it backwards.
Huh? Backwards?
Just $100,000? You're missing 2 zeros.
What? Don't be ridiculous! That's an incredible settlement for a divorce. Most people get nothing.
It's not just a settlement, plus hush money and severance pay, compensation for emotional distress. A mere $100,000 won't cut it.
You can't be serious!
You're a prominent businessman who's even in the media, featured in Forbes, remember? Imagine what would happen if this got out. The headlines write themselves.
Are you threatening me?
No, just stating facts.
Wait, let's be reasonable here. How much do you want? 200,000? Maybe 300,000? I could do $500,000 if we settle this quietly.
Like I said, you're missing 2 zeros. We're not even in the same ballpark.
What? You want me to pay $10 million? That's insane!
Nope, about $620 million.
What? Are you insane? I can't pay that!
You can pay it. It's the same as your net worth.
How do you know that?
I told you my friends investigated everything. So, what'll it be? Will you pay?
Of course not!
How disappointing. The negotiations have broken down.
Wait! This is absurd negotiation! There's no benefit for you either! Taking $3 million and settling is clearly better. No, I'll pay $10 million!
It's not about profit and loss. I'm not hurting for money anyway. You know how it goes. Victims getting settlement money and dropping charges. I never understood that. Totally destroying someone is way better than taking money, especially some deluded asshole who thinks money solves everything.
Are you serious?
Yes, of course.
Wait!
Of course.
Just calm down and think about this!
I've been calm this whole time.
No way! You're just controlled by emotion! If you think rationally, you'll see which is more reasonable.
I told you I'm being rational. After thinking calmly and rationally, I decided. Getting satisfaction from destroying someone is better than taking money and crying myself to sleep.
How is that rational? Wait, let's really talk this through!
There's nothing left to talk about. Why do you think I came to France at this timing?
Huh? That's because you're a stupid woman who prioritizes emotion over rationality.
Well, that's half true, except the stupid part.
Then what's the other half?
Simple. When a celebrity like you gets destroyed, it'll blow back on me too. So, I fled overseas first, though it's true I've always dreamed of living in France.
So from the beginning, you planned to completely destroy us from the start!
Obviously, from the start, there was never any room for negotiation or discussion.
No way!
You looked down on me too, didn't you? Just like your daughter. Thought manipulating some dropout was easy. Too bad for you. Don't underestimate a former gang member's connections and ability to take action.
Why? I was just trying to save my daughter! And yet...
Well, if it was just one or the other, maybe I could have forgiven you.
Well, one or the other?
If your daughter had been sweet, even if you tricked me into marriage, I might have thought it couldn't be helped. Same the other way. Even if your daughter had a terrible personality, if you and I were truly married, I probably wouldn't have refused the donation. But both? That's too much. There's no reason to forgive you.
That's...
Oh, right. You asked me earlier when I'm coming back to the States. I'll tell you as a parting gift, after you two go to hell and things cool down. Until then, I'll thoroughly enjoy my French life. As I predicted, my husband was completely destroyed. Strictly speaking, my crew made sure he was destroyed. They worked with the media, stirred things up online. Though even without that, he would have been destroyed anyway. My husband was a prominent figure, and what he did was utterly despicable. I was treated like a tragic heroine. A pitiful victim deceived by a corrupt, powerful man. Heartbroken and in hiding, whereabouts unknown, when in reality, I was enjoying life in France. My husband's company collapsed, accumulated massive debt, and was bought out. Obviously, there was no way Kelly's transplant surgery could happen. Someone leaked Kelly's hospital location to the media. The hospital was swarmed, and she was forced to transfer. Apparently, the mental stress made her condition much worse. I wonder who leaked that to the media. Some people do terrible things. By the way, my crew played things smart. They made quite a profit from this whole mess. They gave me a cut too, so now I'm thinking maybe I'll just settle down in France permanently.